Everybody, Actually Gaming here. I'm super bored right now. There's nothing really to play until Diablo 4 comes out, so I'm gonna do a RouLetsPlay. For those of you who are new to the channel and are in total confusion, a RouLetsPlay is a Python script that scans through a line of, I think it's 150,000 video games, and it just picks one for me to play at random, and I just play it. I go into it blind. So as you can see here, here's this Python script. Here's a list of games, and I updated the UI a little bit. The games are not color-coded, but the colors don't mean anything. Color-coded for no reason at all. So here we go. Dead Steel, never heard of it. Sounds very generic. It's somewhat recent, 2010. With a name like Dead Steel, my prediction is it's gonna be like a shooter, probably FPS, maybe? Now this wouldn't be a RouLetsPlay without hurdles, right? My first hurdle is this: I can't find this game. It doesn't exist. There's a link to go and download it. It's a free indie game apparently, and it redirects me to the Media Design School website. So this game is probably a school project. The Media Design School site is in English, and also it's in another language. I'm not sure what language it is. And also, why does a Media Design School have an animated cursor? You know, what's going on? You're a design school. You're supposed to be teaching design, not teaching people how to put animated cursors on their websites. This isn't MySpace. This isn't 2005. Do you guys like animated cursors? Comment below on this red and yellow electricity lightning cursor. Is it sucky or is it amazing? What do you think about the sexy red lips cursor that won the fave of the month? We're getting off track. I forgot what I was even talking about. I was trying to explain that the game Dead Steel, the game that I rolled, Dead Steel, I cannot find it because the Media Design School doesn't host it anymore. So I have to go to other sites that are very suspicious. And I'm not sponsored yet by NordVPN, so I have nobody to back me up. I have to just go in there and just risk it. And also, come on, where am I? I know I'm not accredited by the Media Design School, but look at this art. Where am I? What is even happening? This is 2023. What kind of art is this? I just opened the EXE without scanning it with a virus scanner. I swear to God, if the antivirus detects something mid-game, I'm gonna lose my mind. Appim, game for many humans. That's not giving any confidence. Media Design School game dev. Okay, we have the right game. Thank God. Of course, they have a custom cursor. The resolution is so small, so big. I cannot read what the cursor is saying, but it's a custom cursor. So I'm just gonna start off with the default classic mode, just to get a feel of the game. Alright, it looks like you have the option to be either blue or burgundy. Design School colors for you. There's abilities here, so I don't know what game this is yet. It looks like StarCraft or Warhammer 40k. Ability options are blink, looks like the movement ability, and a freeze blast. I haven't unlocked the other abilities. The older you get and the more games you play, you realize that mobility is the thing you want. Like it's the thing that cannot really be calculated in games. I don't know if that makes sense. You have your stat. I'm not gonna explain what I'm talking about. Okay, so here are the controls: WASD, WASD, left click to shoot, right click ability, and mouse to aim. Okay, so it's one of these. It's one of these games. It's a top-down shooter. Or kind of like Vampire Survivors. I've been playing Vampire Survivors. And speaking of which, there's roguelike perks. The hell is a 2010 game? I mean, roguelikes weren't even a thing 12 years ago. What is... This game's very ahead of its time. Especially for a school project. Maybe I should enroll in the design school. Also, there's a bunch of different weapon pickups on the ground. Kind of like Contra. I'm really dating myself, but there's like a shotgun, a laser gun, homing rockets. Okay, for this run, I'm not going to go too crazy on the perks. I'm just going to go with flat damage and just cooldown reduction. That should carry me to the end of the game. It took me a while to realize that the cooldown for your ability is in the top left, the orange bar. On top of all these item pickups and perks, there's also power-ups you can pick up from dead monsters. Movement speed and shields. Surprisingly a decent game, a well-created game. And as I said that, the game crashed. So it looks like it didn't save my progress. I didn't get too far, so I'm unable to continue. I gotta start at the first wave again, so that's fine. I'm gonna test out the I like how they phrase this. The unreasonable difficulty. Not hard, not expert, not very hard. It's unreasonable. I just want to see how they implement if enemies get stronger by having more health. Do they move faster? It just looks like my Space Marine is paralyzed. Half of my movement keys don't work anymore. My forward, W, and strafe right, D, no longer work. All I can do is backpedal. If they intentionally implemented not the monsters getting stronger as difficulty goes up, but yourself getting weaker and your mobility going down, it's not a fun concept. I believe they programmed it like this. I believe the crash made something go wrong. I want to just try out a different build, but in games like these, mobility is key, so me losing half of my mobility, not being able to spec into it, is going to cause me some problems here. And the other perks are kind of just, you know, okay. You have like reload and you have armor, but you don't want to get hit. You have more health, but you don't want to get hit. So all those are kind of bad perks to me. And the game crashed again. Alright, I'm going to go back to normal difficulty to see if me being unable to move is just a unreasonable difficulty thing. Okay, now 3 of my keys are disabled, which is it's a problem. It's a very big problem. I'd like to play this game, but it looks like it's gonna be I restarted the game through a crash, so it looks like it's not gonna be. So I'm gonna try switching to left-handed. There's a left-handed control scheme, but rebind the keys. It doesn't remap it. All it does is it places basically another mapping of keys on top of your original map. So if you're right-handed mapped, left click fires, right click ability, WASD moves, right? Now they map the left-handed, so now your left key abilities and your right click fires. So it's just broken, and plus the FPS is dropping at the same time. Also the camera angle moved for some reason. There's a lot of bad programming going on. I really wanted to play this game. It's a shame. I was enjoying it for the first 20 minutes. But everything just seems to be falling apart and unraveling. So that's dead still. I cannot play it anymore. This game would have been ahead of its time if not for its code. Also, it could be on me, right? I'm running this game on a newer computer, on a newer OS, and this could be programmed. I don't know how computers work. I'm not even gonna guess. So I'm gonna rate it. I mean, unironically, this game was this was high A tier, S tier, almost. But due to the crashes and it just going insane, dropping my FPS and just crashing, I'm gonna place this at a low B tier. Nice job. Also, this game's gonna get the coveted design award. I'm not joking. This game was well designed, but the execution was poor, and that's why I'll be receiving the animated Kagome from Inuyasha cursor. She's walking backwards. It's a design choice. Thanks for watching.
All systems ready.
Kill them!